Hi, good morning, children. How are you? I hope you are all fine. Welcome to Nirbhaya High School, Padmanagar Phase 2, Chintal. Digital Learning Classes to understand the subject easily. I am your English teacher, Astalakshmi ma'am. Children, good morning to everyone. Today we are going to do the textbook part, the story of the Golden Crown. The lesson number 13, the story of the Golden Crown. Listen here, children, one thing. We have completed our workbook portion full. You know that we are not having the lesson number 1, 7, 12 in the portion. Lesson number 1, 7, 12 is not there in the portion. Understand, children? So that now we are having the workbook completed. Now we are going to start the textbook part. Only the 3 lessons are remaining. Okay, children? That we will complete. Any doubts in the live class? Ask me. Understood, children? In your live class, Saturday is your live class. 5th class children have the live class on Saturday. Understood, everyone? Now see here, we are going to start the lesson number 13. Everyone, take out your textbooks, children. Lesson number 13. What is the lesson number 13 here? See, the story of the Golden Crown. The story of the Golden Crown. You know, children, crown means what? The crown who will keep, the kings and the queen will keep the crown. Yes, children, that crown. You know how it will be crown? They will be telling like this. Yes, the round, it will be round. Yes, you will be keeping the crown round. But in this, it will be like this. That the crown. Okay, children. In that crown, what is that? Golden crown. What we are telling here about the golden crown. Here, it is about a science. You can tell us it is about a science, children. This lesson is about the science only. Okay. Now here you can tell this in this lesson we can find the 2 new words here. What is that? Eureka, 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 eureka. See here. First, before going into our lesson, what we have to do, children? Yes, listen and say aloud words. What it is, children? Listen and say aloud words. First here, nouns with 2 syllables. Nouns with 2 syllables. We are stressing on the first syllable. So here, object. Object. Here, 2 syllables. What are the 2 syllables here? See here. O-B-O. This is the first syllable. J-E-C-T. This is the second syllable. Object. How we are pronouncing? When we are splitting the words, how many words? The words are splitted how many ways? Means, see here, the different types. You can tell us object, we are telling. Object. We are splitting the object word like object. Yes, there are 2 syllables. Like that, see here. Repeat after me, children. Object. Present. Record. Project. See here. Object. Present. Record. Project. Okay, now once again. Object. Present. Record. Project. Once again. Object. Present. Record. Project. Now coming to the verbs with 2 syllables. Verbs with 2 syllables. Here verbs. Here also verbs only. But we are stressing on the second. Object. Object. Present. Present. Record. Record. Project. Project. Same words. When we are stressing on the first syllable, it is a noun. When we are stressing on the second syllable, it is a verb. Understood, children? When we are stressing on the first syllable, it is a noun. When we are stressing on the second syllable, it is a verb. Now see, imagine that you are scientist and you suddenly discover something. What would your first words be? Tell me. Now you are a scientist. Imagine that you are a scientist and you have created something. You have discovered or invented something. Then after completing, it is success. It became success. Then what you will tell first word? Yes, tell it, think it and tell me. Okay, children. Now see here. Now any time you have heard the word eureka, eureka. Do you know what it means? And who said it? Eureka, eureka. What it is? We will see in this lesson. Okay, children, see here. We will read a story about a person who said Eureka, Eureka. Why he said that word and what he has done with that. Okay, children, see. Reading the text, page number 39. Just see here. Archimedes was a Greek scientist in the court of King Heroic II. Here, Archimedes. He is a great scientist. Okay, children, what it is? Archimedes. He was a Greek scientist. Archimedes was a Greek scientist. Greek scientist. Scientist means what? Who invents something or who discovers something. Yes, children. Yes. He is a Greek scientist in the court of King Heroic II. Now he lived in Syracuse nearly 2000 years ago. Where he lived, children? In the Syracuse. Syracuse, nearly when he lived here? 2000 years ago. 2000 years ago he lived there. The king of land wanted to get a gold crown made. He gave some gold to a goldsmith to make a suitable crown. What happened here? The king of the land who wanted to get a gold crown. You know crown, no children, who will keep, the kings will keep on the head, that crown. Okay children, he wanted to wear it in the gold crown he wanted. So what he did, he gave some gold to the goldsmiths to make a suitable crown for the king. After a few days, what happens here? The goldsmith brought the finished crown to the king. The crown was weighed. The weight of the crown was equal to the gold given to the goldsmith. See here, goldsmith. See what he did. After a few days, goldsmith brought the finished crown to the king. Then what the king said? The crown was weighed. Weighed means he has taken the weight of the crown. How? The weight of the crown was equal to the gold given to the goldsmith by the king. What? The king gave goldsmith some gold, no? That gold weight and he made the crown, no? That weight are same. The king looked at the color of the crown and something seemed odd. What happened then? The king looked the crown. The color was different and he was feeling that something it is not okay. Means something odd. Odd means it is not okay or not good. Okay, children. He had a suspicion. Suspicion means what? A doubt. He has a doubt and he was having something different. He was having a suspicion. Doubt. You can tell as a doubt. The goldsmith could have stolen some gold from the amount handed over to him. The king wanted to find out the truth. He said to Archimedes, find out if any gold has been stolen and how much. Here, the goldsmith could have stolen. He has a doubt that the goldsmith have stolen some gold, which they have given from that. And he wanted to find out the truth. The king, how he can find out the truth, children? Then he called Archimedes and said to Archimedes that find out if any gold has been stolen and how much it is stolen. See here, how much it is stolen, he said to king. King said to Archimedes that you find out that the goldsmith, I am having a doubt that goldsmith have stolen some gold. Okay, then what you want to do? You find out how much gold has stolen. Understood, children? See here, children. Now, how he will find out? We will see that. But how was Archimedes to do that? He thought about the problem day and night. One day, Archimedes was about to take his bath. He was busy thinking about the problem and did not notice that the bathtub was already full to the brim. See what happened here. But how he will find out? Archimedes was thinking day and night how I should find this. How he was thinking that what happens, what I should do, how to find that. Every time he was thinking about that only. One day what happened? Archimedes wanted to take a bath. He was about to take a bath. Then what he did? He was busy thinking about the problem. And he did not notice that the water was flowed over the brim. Flowed over the brim. Brim means what? Up to the level. Now it is a bathtub, you think, children. This is the bathtub. This is the brim. Okay, this is the brim. Now it is a glass we are having. This is the glass. This is the brim. Means it was overflowed. It was overflowing. Flowed up to the over the brim. Means it was up to the bathtub. As he slid into the bathtub, a large quantity of water flowed over the brim of the bathtub. he noticed this and suddenly realized that he had the answer to his problem. What happened? He did not notice that the bathtub was full to the brim. And what he did, he just as he slid into the bathtub, a large quantity of water flow outside. A large quantity of water flow outside of the then after bathtub. Now he noticed this time what he noticed, suddenly he realized that he had a answer to his problem. He had an answer to his problem. What happened? See, now a full glass, this is a glass, you think, children. Now this is a full of water is there. When we put one spoon also, what happens? Some water will come outside. Yes, we will put a, now you think you are having some chocolate in your hand, a round chocolate. Okay, now this is the full glass of milk your mother gave to you. When you will put the chocolate, or when you will dip the biscuit into the milk, full milk, then some milk comes outside. Yes, children? Yes. Like that, when he slid into the bathtub, a large amount of water flowed over the brim bathtub. And he suddenly noticed and suddenly he realized that he got the answer to the problem. Then what he did, see here, he jumped out of the bathtub, shouting, Eureka, Eureka, Eureka. What he did, children? He jumped out of the bathtub and he was shouting, saying that, Eureka, Eureka, Eureka. In Greek means, I found it. I have found it. Eureka means what? I have found it. So he was shouting like that, Eureka, 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 like this. Do you know that different metals of the same weight have different volumes? What happened here? See, this here I said, you know, science, it is about science. See here, this is about your science only. See, do you know that different metals have, of the same weight, have different volumes? You know that different metals have different volumes, children? You can think that. What is about volume, children? The amount of space occupied. The amount of space occupied. Okay, children. Now see here, objects. When put in water, displace water. The volume of the water displaced by the object is equal to the volume of the object. For example, an iron cube weighing a kilogram will displace some water. Means what? Displace water means what? You tell me. You know you are in the science, you will be learning now, children. Something out of its place. Now see, I said, you know, a glass of milk is there. Your round chocolate ball is there in your hand. When you put it in the chocolate, in the glass of milk, the chocolate ball, what happens? Some milk will come outside. It will be flowing outside of the glass. Yes. So see here, the displace of that water, that milk is displaced. Means it is coming out. It is not sufficient. The place is not sufficient for the milk in the glass. So it is coming out of that. Okay, that is called as it is displacing the milk. See here, the volume of water displaced by the object is equal to the volume of the object. Now for example, an iron cube weighing, see here children, what I said, an iron cube weighing a kilogram will displace some water. Okay children, like this. However, an aluminium cube of same weight will displace more water than the iron. Aluminium of same weight. The iron and aluminium of same weight, it displace, iron displaces less water, aluminium displaces more water. See here, using these theories, what did Archimedes worked out a plan to find out the purity of the gold in the crown. Now what he did, by using these theories, he wanted to find out the purity of the gold. Now we'll see. Archimedes, what he did, he took two balls. What he did, children? Archimedes took two balls. He filled both the balls with water to the brim. What he did, I said, you know, to the brim. He filled water to the brim. Okay, children, up to the level. Then what he did, then he placed each ball separately in the middle of a large vessel. You can tell, a small balls again into a large vessels. He placed the crown in a ball, water overflowed and collected at the bottom of the outer vessel. Then he took a cube of pure gold. This cube was equal in weight to the crown. He kept this gold cube in the middle of the second ball. Again water overflowed and got collected at the bottom of the outer ball. Now see here what he did. He took two bowls first. What he did, children? First he took two bowls and he filled up to the brim and he placed these two bowls in another big vessels. Another big vessels. Okay. And what he did, he took the gold crown in one vessel. He dropped gold crown in one vessel and some water displaced and it was collected in the vessel. And here he kept the gold weight, the gold cube. How much the gold cube weight, the crown weight and the gold cube weight is same, no? So what he did, he took the gold cube and placed in the second bowl. Then here the water displaced and it was collected in the another vessel. And what he did now, the water which was collected in the vessels, see here, Archimedes then measured the quantity of water in these two outer vessels. What I did, he measured the quantities of water in these two outer vessels. In the outer vessels, what is the water collected now? He measured that water. He found out the difference between the two quantities. The crown has displaced more water while the gold cube displaced less. However, since both the crown and the gold cube were the same weight, they should have displaced the same water, same amount of water. Yes, children, listen here. What he did, first in the one bowl, he has placed the crown. In another bowl, he has placed the gold cube. And that water displaced in the outer vessels, he collected it and he measured the quantity of water in these two outer vessels. Then he found the difference between the two quantities. The crown had displaced more water while the gold cube displaced less water. Here, since both the crown and the gold cube should be displacing the same quantity of water because they are in the same weight and the metal also is the same. What is the metal here? It is a gold metal. So, what happens here? The same weight, the same quantity of water should be displaced because it is the metal is a gold, both are gold and the weight is same. Then, therefore, it became clear that crown had other metals mixed in it. Then it is declared that the crown has other metals mixed in it. These metals took up more space in water than pure gold. Then Archimedes reported these findings to the king. The king demanded the truth from the goldsmith, who then confessed that he had stolen some gold. He had in fact added other metals as a replacement. Then, therefore, it is clear that the crown has mixed with some other metal because the crown is the gold and the gold cube. Both are gold only. So, what happens? The weight is also same. Then, the water should be displaced same quantity. Yes, but here it is displaced another quantity. Why? The crown has displaced more quantity of water and the gold cube has displaced less quantity of water. Here, it should be same, but it is different. So then he realized that the crown has mixed different metals. In the crown, it is mixed different metals. So the crown, when the crown ball has displaced more water, because the crown has mixed with other metals, it took more place in the water. Excellent. Then he took these metals were more space. Okay, children. Then Archimedes reported this. Whatever he has found, he has reported to the king. And the king asked the goldsmith that tell the truth. Then what he did? The goldsmith told the truth. What he told the truth, children? He has taken some gold and in the place of the other gold, he has mixed the other metals. He has replaced the other metals to the weight. Understood, children? He has confessed. What it is, children? Confessed means revealed the truth. Confessed means what? Revealed the truth. See here. Thus, due to Archimedes' clever principle, the king could discover the truth. The principle became famous as the Archimedes principle, and it is studied even today. Here, thus due to the Archimedes, the clever principle. You know the principles are not our principle, ma'am, or what? A standard belief. What it is? A standard belief. Principle means what? A standard belief. Here the king could discover the truth. Because of Archimedes' cleverness only, he can discover that the goldsmith has taken some gold. The principle became famous as Archimedes' principle, and it is studied even today. Also, we are studying in your in your higher classes. You will be getting about the Archimedes' principle in physics. Understood, children? This is about a story of a golden crown. The story of the golden crown. Yes, children? Yes? The story of the golden crown. Here, now we are going to, I will ask you the questions, tell the answers. What did the king ask the goldsmith to make? Yes, golden crown. What suspicion did the king have? What suspicion, what doubt he has? That he has stolen the goldsmith has stolen some gold. What words did Archimedes shout when he found the solution to king's problem? What he has shouted, children? Eureka, Eureka. When Archimedes conducted his experiment with the gold crown and the solid cube, what were the results? Gold crown and solid cube, what were the results? The water displaced in the outer vessels were, the quantity of water were different. The quantity of water was different. Understood, children? Read the lesson and write the LUD questions. Tomorrow I will make you to read the lesson. Okay, children? The story of a golden crown. The story of the golden crown. Read the lesson, answer the, let us discuss question answers. Okay, children?